Hi, my name's Becky and I'm going to be doing a review today for you on a new wig by Natural Images called On a Whim. It's a textured chin length bob with a fringe, and this one is in the colour Platinum Mist Rooted. I love this blonde. It's got this really subtle rooting, you see? It's quite multi-dimensional, I think. It's just all these different sort of ash and light honey blonde shades in it sort of stop it being flat. It's one of my favourite blondes of theirs. I do quite like creamy glow rooted as well. Anyway, let's have a look at the inside of the cap. It is a heat friendly fibre and it has not got a lace front. Fringe means it's not really needed because you don't see it, so it's got this what we call a hard front. It's not hard, it's quite soft and comfortable, but it's actually called a hard front instead of a lace front. And it doesn't, because it's not got a parting area, it's not got a sort of full monofilament area, it's just got this sort of small circular area which gives that realistic look of a small crown. So the parting kind of goes in any direction, but the hair covers it up. Really, this is what you see through. This is what gives you your sort of realistic look of scalp underneath. You don't, because of the fringe, you don't actually need a left or a right or a centre part. I'll show you that once it's on. It's an open wefted comfort cap, nice and stretchy. It's got a velvet lined front and velvet lined ear tabs, and then it's got these Velcro adjusters. Quick tip, if you do end up with hair poking through your wefting on a cap, get a crochet hook, go through the wefting, grab hold of the hair and simply pull it back through. There you go, all gone. Quick tip for you. So if we have a look at her on, I always use one of these velvet wig grips. They keep my wigs completely in place and they never move when I've got one of these on. I never wear a wig without wearing one of these. I wear wigs because I had a lot of hair loss during menopause, but I do have some regrowth and my hair at the back is quite healthy. It was mainly at the front area that I lost it. If I pop my wig on, I'm going to hold it by the ear tabs and I'm going to dive my head into it so as not to pull on the wig. Pull it on at the back, adjust at the ear tabs, and there we go. So this is classed as an eyelash length fringe. That's what it says in the description and you can sort of see why. Let's give it a quick comb through. This really is a cute, easy wear style. It's rare for me to take a wig straight out the box and not want to do anything with it, but I think this one is super simple. This would make a great first wig for somebody, it really would. There's virtually no styling required at all. If this fringe is a bit long for you, you can trim it, you can sweep it across to the side, it'll go to either side. It's funny, I always have a parting here, but I'm wanting to put this one to this side, which is opposite to where I would normally have my partings. Anyway, I'll show it you from the back. I love this colour. What do you think? Let's just check them in the right position so you can see it all. It's a bit better. Okay, showing it you from the back, just check my position. See the layers and how easy it is. I love the way it flicks up like this. Got some permatease here. So the permatease means you can sort of create a bit of volume. It's quite common with wefted wigs, and it also means if you just ruffle it up a bit with your fingers, you see how much you can just sort of create more texture and more volume with it. I love playing with them. I love creating different looks with these wigs. So I personally think this one is perfect for a little ear tuck. Personally, I would definitely wear this with a bit behind my ear on that side, sweeping the fringe over more on this side. It's really cute. Really cute, and it's going to be super easy to wear. Super easy, just straight out the box. In terms of sizing, it's 9 centimetres from the crown, 22 centimetres at the sides and 8 centimetres at the nape. And as I said, it is a petite cap. I've got a 21.5 centimetre head, so petite, just verging on small to average, and this is a absolutely perfect fit on me actually. Haven't needed to change those adjusters in any way. So it is a petite cap. So I'm just going to comb it out a little bit, let you see what you think. If you like to wear your hair slightly lower density, you can see it'll just come nice and smooth. You don't need to ruffle it up and create all that volume at the roots if you don't want to. I really like the way this fringe is sitting actually. I thought it might be a bit long, but I quite like the fact that you can just sweep it over, and you don't, as I said before, it isn't a lace front, but I think with that fringe it's not needed. And to be honest, that means far less worry about whether people are noticing it's a wig. I think a wig like this is so realistic, and particularly if it's your first wig and you're nervous about wondering if people are going to notice, because wondering if the hairline looks realistic. If you've got a fringe, you don't have to worry about any of that. You can just see how natural this looks. I love the blonde colour. I love the fact it's got a slight root, which again makes it look natural, especially as you can see I have got darker hair underneath. So if I were to blend some of my own hair in at the sides, which I normally do, again, that root just makes it even more super realistic. Would you think I was wearing a wig? Would you? I wouldn't. I think if I saw this one, I wouldn't notice. I can't see any telltale signs. I don't think it looks overly shiny, but one tip, if you do think it looks shiny, dry shampoo. Some wigs, particularly blonde wigs, can look a bit shiny, synthetics. So a quick spray with dry shampoo and it takes that shine off. And again, it really helps it look just that bit more realistic. My first impressions? It's a very wearable, easy, everyday bob. These waves give it sort of movement and texture without it looking over-styled. It just kind of looks like natural. I won't say like you just got up, but because these waves just make it look natural without it looking over-styled. And the fringe is perfect. You don't have to worry about if anyone's noticing your lace front or have you got it seated correctly. It's very forgiving. You can part it in multiple directions and you can just simply make it work for you. So, I'd love to know what you think. But this is On a Whim by Natural Image Wigs. It's a heat-friendly synthetic bob and it's in the shade Platinum Mist Rooted. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.